KUTV Primetime News. It is a Monday, the 10th day of October, the year 2022. Tonight, we have a lot in store for you and what is happening in the country and, of course, beyond our borders. But first, let's take a look at the stories making headlines tonight. President William Ruto jets back to Kenya after touring Uganda and Tanzania. Kenyans observe the Utamaduni Day to celebrate the country's rich cultural diversity. The world commemorates the Mental Health Day aimed at creating awareness about the silent crisis. Police launch manhunt after murder inmates escape in Kerugoya.
This is KUTV Primetime News with OMONDI OTIENO.
Welcome to the broadcast. I want to know the company of OTIENO, who is a sign language interpreter tonight, and we're streaming live this broadcast on our social media platforms on Facebook, KUTV Kenya, and Twitter, KUTV Kenya, is also live on YouTube at KUTV Kenya Live. Well, President William Ruto has pledged to build on the predecessors' foundations that were laid by the former President Uhuru Kenyatta with his Tanzanian counterpart Samia Suluhu Hassan in improving the ties between the two countries. President spoke in Tanzania after bilateral talks with President Samia Suluhu Hassan today, further revealing that the two have a leading working formula that will eradicate trade barriers between Kenya and Tanzania.
The head of state arrived in Tanzania on the evening of Sunday, October 9, for a two-day visit, moments after he left Uganda, where he had attended the country's 60th Independence Day celebrations. In today's meeting, President William Ruto and President Samia Suluhu agreed on working formula that will eradicate trade barriers between Kenya and Tanzania.
Because of the goodwill you built between our two countries, as I said earlier, trade between our two countries has grown phenomenally. In 1 year, exports from Kenya to Tanzania grew from 31 billion shillings to 45 billion shillings.
The Kenyan head of state assured his Tanzanian counterpart that he would maintain the existing diplomatic relations which were fostered during former President Uhuru Kenyatta's term in office. In addition, Ruto vowed to expedite several projects, including the construction of a gas pipeline from Mtwara through Dar es Salaam to Mombasa and then to Nairobi.
Jambo la pili ni bomba la kuleta gas kutoka Mtwara kupitia hapa Dar es Salaam kwenda Mombasa na baadaye iende Nairobi. Tumekubaliana na Mheshimiwa Rais na serikali zetu mbili kwamba wale wanaohusika, wale watu wa private sector, sasa tutaiharakisha.
On her part, President Suluhu called for further easing of trade barriers between the two countries, which have enjoyed cordial bilateral relations for decades, pointing out that the concerned ministers will meet and ensure the outstanding trade barriers between the two countries are resolved before the end of the year.
Ziara hii ni fursa nyingine adhimu na muhimu sana kwetu sisi kama viongozi wakuu wa nchi zetu mbili, kwani inatuwezesha kukaa pamoja kama majirani na ndugu wa damu, kujadili mambo mbalimbali yanayohusu mustakabali wa maendeleo na ustawi wa mataifa yetu. Vile vile ni fursa inayotuwezesha kutathmini masuala yote ya ushirikiano wetu katika ngazi zote kama tulivyoanza leo asubuhi.
Among the politicians who accompanied the president include Cabinet Secretary nominee Dr. Alfred Mutua, Defense CS nominee Aden Duale, Kapseret MP Oscar Sudi, and First Lady Rachel Ruto. Anodida, KUTV, Nairobi.
Thank you, Anodida, for that report. Well, Kenya today observed the Utamaduni Day since its gazettement as a public holiday in 2020. This day is specifically made for Kenyans to appreciate the country's rich cultural diversity, and despite the day being declared as a public holiday, Kenyans seemingly don't understand its essence, as Shadrach Simiyu now reports.
Each country across the globe has its rich culture which it's proud of. Today being a public holiday to celebrate Utamaduni Day, Kenyans have happily celebrated it after the government setting it aside to celebrate our rich diverse culture for the purpose of promoting national cohesion. Various leaders through their social media accounts wished Kenyans a happy Utamaduni Day. NAK Kenya party leader Martha Karua through his Twitter account said, as I quote, "The beauty of our country is in the diversity and richness of our culture. It's also what holds us together as a great people." Former Mombasa County Governor Hassan Joho reiterated that, as I quote, "Our cultural diversity has always been our greatest strength." On the other hand, the Senate Speaker Amason Kingi also wished Kenyans a happy Utamaduni Day. In the Nairobi capital, Charles Okumu is also a caretaker of Tomboya National Monument, as applauded the government's decision, citing that it's for the good of the current and future generation.
It is a very important day because it reminds the country of our culture, the good African culture that is supposed to be protected for future generation. If you don't have a day like this, then the good values of Africans which you have been preserving can go at waste, and all this we do for posterity.
Utamaduni Day is we are somehow confused because we don't know whether it's an old day or it's a normal day. As you can see in the town, we have a lot of people, which is not normal during holidays.
Kama wewe ni kayut pale mtaani, leo ni ile siku unakaa na gukako, shosh, at least anakupatia tu advice kadhaa. Si kila siku kuingia tao mapiza na mabaga. Leo tafuta guka mkalishe chini, manza kupigisha story, akuoneshe vile mambo ilikuanga TBT tene. Leo wakati tulikuwa tunakula vitu, unapikiwa githeri kwa nyungu.
Despite today being a public holiday, many Kenyans have continued their daily activities seemingly, the reason being lack of civic understanding on the importance of this day. Shadrach Simiyu, reporting for KUTV.
The outgoing Education Cabinet Secretary, George Magoha, has revealed that the national KCPE and KCSE examinations will kick off on November 28th. Speaking on Monday at Kiragoya Catholic Church grounds in Kirinyaga County during the post-World Teachers' Day celebrations, Professor Magoha assured the candidate that exam will be done on time. He said that the marking will be completed in December and the examination results will be released by January 23rd next year. And away from that, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission has revealed that it is hot on the heels of the alleged county funds scandals in Siaya County days to the general elections and immediately after the elections. It is a matter that saw the formation of a task force to audit the state of the county treasury by the new governor, James Orengo.
The Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission has finalized a search operation in regards to 3 separate corruption incidents where senior Siaya County government officials are alleged to have embezzled 872 million Kenyan shillings. Several senior officials of the county had been sent on compulsory leave to pave way for the audit and investigation by the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission. The commission is probing allegations of fraudulent acquisition of 400 million shillings meant for the construction of an ultra-modern stadium by the Siaya County government, alongside allegations of abuse of office and fraudulent acquisition of public funds amounting to 72 million shillings in the installation of an ICU unit at the Siaya County Referral Hospital.
To continue guarding our documents, because they are required in this process. Nobody is above the law. Nobody. We want them to be decisive and to take action.
Siaya Governor James Orengo had called on the government to offer round-the-clock security to accountable documents locked at the county treasury and also to members of a task force appointed to audit county government finances who are being threatened. The governor noting that the county government cannot escape public scrutiny, adding that no amount of intimidation and threats would stop him and the task force from completing their task.
People who are already calling members of the task force and threatening. And I'm telling you, it's true that they've been doing that. I'm asking you to provide us with protection and security for members of the task force.
In a statement issued today, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission said it had searched all the targeted places and seized a variety of crucial documentary, electronic and other relevant material that will assist the ongoing investigations. Emmanuel Kutusi, KUTV.
Thank you, Emmanuel Kutusi, for that report. Now, the world has today commemorated the World Mental Health Day, which is usually slated to be observed on every 10th day of October, with an objective to raise awareness of the mental health issues around the world and to mobilize efforts in support of mental health. Now, the most frequent diagnoses of mental health illness are depression, substance abuse, stress, and anxiety disorders.
According to World Health Organization, the World Mental Health Day provides an opportunity for all stakeholders working on mental health issues to talk about their work and what more needs to be done to make mental health care a reality for all people. This year's theme is Make Mental Health and Well-Being for All a Global Priority. The Kenyan National Commission of Human Rights estimates that 25% of inpatients and 40% of outpatients suffer from mental health conditions. The most frequent diagnoses of mental illnesses are depression, substance abuse, stress, and anxiety disorders. We meet a unique couple living at Nairegie and Kare area in Narok East Sub-County who both suffer from mental health disorder. Beatrice Gakeri and Jenga Pemba, who have mental health illness, got married in May this year in a colorful church wedding.
Nilikuja tu kutafuta, niliambia kina jangu ninataka mtafutie mzee, nisema jangu niambia mimi nisema sitaki wa kukunywa pombe na bangi na nini zote, nisema nitaenda kanisa. Then tatafuta kijana wa kanisa. Sasa nilitafuta, nimefanya tunaongea na yeye, niambia tufanye harusi, nikubali tu, tumesikizana.
Sijui aliona watu wengi na hii furaha ikazidi. Ndio akawa na hiyo depression hiyo. Nafikiri alifurahi zaidi.
Kenyans had the following to say regarding the World Mental Health Day.
Mental Health Day sikuwa nimejua ni leo, lakini nimesikia nawe, which is good. Mental Health Day leo pia ingebidi kama ingepatikana wale pahali pa kwenda kuongelesha wale watu wamedhoofika kiakili, ndiposa wapewe pia hiyo muda na wakati wa kujumuika nao.
I can say partially wana take it seriously, but haijafika ile kiwango yenye inafaa. Because sasa hiyo focus kuna centers zenye unaweza ukiwa na mental issues unaweza enda, kama for example Mathare Hospital unaweza enda huko na usaidike.
Speaking in Mombasa during the KPA annual conference, the association president, Dr. Bernard Chitai, said the government should implement the Mental Health Task Force report, which recommends more funding to mental health care institutions and also fast-track the formation of a mental health commission.
Institutions should seek to build capacity to be able to handle these issues right from the school environment. So destigmatizing campaigns even among students can help, but also training of our teachers to respond better to mental health problems, and employing professionals like counseling psychologists in schools will help so that these students who have serious issues can be identified, assisted and rehabilitated, because mental disorders are treated.
As the world commemorates World Mental Health Day, it is clear that many Kenyans are not aware of its existence. Kenyans are urging the government to put in more effort into spreading awareness on the subject of mental health. Jacqueline Wanjiru, KUTV.
With that report by Jacqueline Wanjiru, we take our first break here on KUTV from the news. And coming back with the discussion of the night. Of course, we're talking about the silent illness that is so devastating for its unseen mental wellness. Stay with us, see you on the other side.
Tennis basically means everything to me. Ever since I started playing, it plays a very important role in my life.
Sasa ni bora zaidi, mwanzo mpya, mambo mapya. Msimu mwingine wa Boresha Kilimo unakuletea teknolojia ibuka, kilimo mseto, uongezaji thamani. Teknolojia dijitali ya mauzo inawezesha ufikiaji wa masoko. Soko moko yako, mahangaiko yako ya kufikia masoko yamefika kikomo, manake tunao Mkulima Yangu.
What Mkulima Yangu does is it connects farmers with the market.
Hii ni Boresha Kilimo kwa ushirikiano na Mkulima Yangu. Atafutaye hachoki na kichoka kesha pata. Kwa makala maalum ya kilimo, ungana nasi kila Jumamosi saa 6:30 kwenye kipindi ukipendacho Boresha Kilimo.
I'm sure you're tired of cooking the same thing over and over again. And in this new season, we are going to be learning how to prepare a particular ingredient in 2 or more different ways. I'm your chef and host, John International 254, and this is our Delicacy Show.
I see a number of issues when it comes to the rights of a child. One, when you think about a child whose photo was taken and was circulated around social networks, I see a violation of their right to privacy. Because essentially you have your right to ensure that whatever you gather and information.
Hello everyone, this is the new chapter of Let's Be Fit. I'll be host DiCaplo. I'm here to give you various workouts. I'll be having different trainers. We'll have Zumba classes, we'll have aerobics classes, we'll have box exercise, we'll have kata box, just name them.
Big time player,
6:30 a.m. to 7 a.m. Keep it locked. Make sure we keep fit. And that's it from me to you. Let's be fit.
Technology, science, innovation, ICT and research. These are the ingredients upon which the solutions to the 21st century problems are founded. In a world that is rapidly changing, it's all hands on deck to ensure a balance in all fields of life. Women, young and old, are also in the front line, breaking the glass ceiling, becoming thought leaders in the larger tech space. Not forgetting other societies marginalized. And when the tech Avengers come together, we inch closer to a much safer, efficient and sustainable world. What we view as a norm in today's advanced world was just an idea, and for nostalgic reasons, we trace back to the iconic days to bring you the retro tech. On Tech Innovation Show, we encapsulate all the pillars of the fourth industrial revolution, decoded in a language, all for one for all. Make a date with me, Samson Jura, every Monday at 8:30 as we push the mantra, keep learning something new each and every day. Only on KUTV, a new experience.
Freshman in Kenyatta University. This is all what I've heard about campus.